Hey everyone, welcome to Zen Vitality, and let's talk about something super important for your health: hydration. Are you missing the warning signs of dehydration? You know, those subtle clues your body sends when it's crying out for more fluids? We'll uncover 7 key signs of dehydration that you should never ignore. We're talking about those everyday symptoms that we often brush off, not realizing they could be our body's way of waving a red flag. Dehydration can sneak up on you, especially during the summer months or when we're more active. And trust me, ignoring it can lead to some serious health risks. So let's dive in and empower ourselves with the knowledge to stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. All right, let's kick things off with the most obvious sign of dehydration: that persistent dry mouth feeling. You know, that sticky, parched sensation that makes you feel like you've been hiking through the desert? Our saliva actually plays a crucial role in keeping our mouths lubricated, aiding in digestion and washing away bacteria. When we're dehydrated, our bodies conserve water, and guess what? Saliva production takes a hit. So that dry mouth isn't just annoying, it's your body's way of saying, hey, I need more fluids to keep things running smoothly. Think about it. When you're properly hydrated, your mouth feels comfortable and ready to tackle anything from a juicy burger to an engaging conversation. But when dehydration sets in, every word feels like an effort, and that delicious meal loses its appeal. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dr. Mike, I get a dry mouth when I'm nervous or stressed too. And you're right, there are other causes for a dry mouth. But if you're noticing a persistent dryness, especially coupled with other symptoms we'll discuss, dehydration is definitely a strong possibility. So the next time you reach for that glass of water to quench your thirst, remember, you're not just satisfying a craving, you're actively participating in keeping your body healthy and happy. Stay tuned for more signs of dehydration you don't want to miss. Let's talk about headaches, those throbbing, pounding sensations that can really put a damper on your day. We've all been there, right? But did you know that dehydration could be a major culprit behind those head-splitting episodes? It's true. When your body is dehydrated, it means there's a lack of fluids both inside and outside of your cells. This imbalance can actually cause your brain to temporarily shrink in size, leading to that familiar headache pain. Think of it like this. Your brain is like a delicate grape, plump and juicy when it's properly hydrated. But when dehydration sets in, that grape starts to shrivel, and the pressure changes can trigger those nasty headaches. Now, not every headache is a sign of dehydration, of course. But if you're experiencing headaches more frequently than usual, especially if they're accompanied by other symptoms like fatigue or dizziness, it's a clear sign that your body might be craving some much-needed fluids. So, the next time you feel a headache coming on, before you reach for the pain relievers, try reaching for a tall glass of water first. You might be surprised at how quickly something as simple as hydration can provide relief. And remember, prevention is key. By staying consistently hydrated throughout the day, you can help keep those dehydration headaches at bay. Ever feel that afternoon slump hit you like a ton of bricks? That overwhelming fatigue that makes you want to crawl under your desk and take a nap? Well, guess what? Dehydration could be the sneaky culprit behind your energy drain. You see, our bodies are incredible machines, constantly working to keep us functioning at our best. And just like any machine, our bodies need fuel to run smoothly. Water is one of the most essential fuels, playing a vital role in transporting nutrients, oxygen, and energy throughout our system. When we become dehydrated, our blood volume decreases. This means our hearts have to work harder to pump that precious blood, which carries oxygen, to our muscles and organs. The result? You guessed it, fatigue. That feeling of exhaustion is your body's way of saying, hey, I'm running low on fluids here. I need a refill to keep going. Now I know what you're thinking. Dr. Mike, I drink coffee all day long. Doesn't that count as hydration? While caffeinated beverages can provide a temporary energy boost, they can also have diuretic effects, meaning they can actually contribute to dehydration. So, if you're feeling constantly drained, especially during the day, don't just reach for another cup of coffee. Reach for a glass of water instead. Give your body the hydration it needs to function at its best. Have you ever stood up too quickly and felt a sudden wave of dizziness wash over you? That lightheaded, woozy feeling can be disorienting and even a little scary. While there are various causes for dizziness, dehydration is a major culprit that often gets overlooked. When we're dehydrated, our blood volume drops. This means there's less blood flowing to our brains, and our brains, well, they rely on a constant supply of oxygen-rich blood to function properly. Think of it like this. Your brain is like a high-performance sports car. It needs premium fuel, in this case, oxygenated blood, to run smoothly. When dehydration sets in, it's like running that sports car on fumes. It might sputter and stall, leading to those dizzy spells. Now I know what you're thinking. Dr. Mike, I only feel dizzy when I stand up too fast. That's because when you stand up quickly, your blood pressure naturally drops a little as gravity pulls blood down to your legs. But when you're dehydrated, that drop in blood pressure is even more pronounced, making you more susceptible to feeling lightheaded. So, the next time you feel that dizzy spell coming on, especially if you've been slacking on your water intake, don't brush it off. It could be your body's way of sending you a clear message. Time to hydrate. Let's talk about something we all do, but rarely discuss. Pee. Yes, you heard me right. The color of your urine can actually reveal a lot about your hydration levels. Think of your urine like a dipstick for your hydration status. When you're properly hydrated, your urine should be a pale yellow color, almost clear. This is because your body is flushing out waste products efficiently, thanks to sufficient fluid intake. However, as dehydration sets in, your urine becomes more concentrated. Think about it. You have the same amount of waste products to excrete, but with less water to dilute them. This results in a darker yellow color, sometimes even reaching an amber or honey hue. Now I know what you're thinking, Dr. Mike. My urine is always a little yellow. Should I be worried? Don't panic. Slight variations in urine color are normal. But if you're noticing a consistently dark yellow color, especially if it's accompanied by other symptoms like dry mouth or fatigue, it's a clear sign that you need to up your fluid intake. So the next time you head to the restroom, take a quick glance before you flush. Your urine color can provide valuable insights into your hydration levels. And remember, clear or pale yellow is the goal. We all want healthy, glowing skin, right? But did you know that dehydration can wreak havoc on your skin's complexion? You see, our skin is our body's largest organ, and it needs a constant supply of water to stay hydrated and function properly. When we're dehydrated, our skin loses elasticity and moisture, leading to that dreaded, dry, flaky appearance. Think of it like this. Imagine a plump, juicy grape. That's what well-hydrated skin looks and feels like. But when dehydration sets in, that grape starts to shrivel and wrinkle, just like our skin. Now I know what you're thinking. Dr. Mike, I moisturize every day. Shouldn't that be enough? While moisturizing is definitely important for maintaining skin health, it's like putting a band-aid on a larger problem if you're chronically dehydrated. Topical moisturizers can help lock in existing moisture, but they can't replace the hydration that comes from within. So if you're noticing that your skin is feeling drier than usual, even with regular moisturizing, it could be a sign that you need to increase your water intake. Remember, healthy, glowing skin starts from the inside out. Ever noticed your heart pounding even when you're just relaxing? While a racing heart can be caused by various factors like stress or anxiety, dehydration can also play a significant role. You see, when we're dehydrated, our blood volume decreases, meaning there's less blood circulating throughout our bodies. To compensate for this reduced volume, our hearts have to work harder, pumping faster to deliver oxygen and nutrients to our vital organs. Think of it like this. Imagine a water pump trying to irrigate a field with a limited water supply. It has to work harder and faster to distribute that water effectively. Similarly, when you're dehydrated, your heart is working overtime to circulate your blood, leading to an increased heart rate. Now I know what you're thinking. Dr. Mike, how can I tell if my rapid heartbeat is due to dehydration or something else? While it's always best to consult with a medical professional for any concerns about your health, paying attention to your body's signals can provide valuable clues. If you notice a rapid heartbeat, especially in conjunction with other dehydration symptoms like dry mouth, fatigue, or dizziness, it's a strong indication that your body might be craving some fluids. So the next time you feel your heart racing, don't just dismiss it. Reach for a glass of water and see if it helps. So there you have it, folks. 7 warning signs of dehydration that you should never ignore. Remember, our bodies are constantly talking to us, sending us signals about what they need. It's up to us to listen and respond. Stay ahead of dehydration by recognizing these warning signs early and learning how to respond. Each of these signs is your body's way of telling you that it's time to replenish fluids fast. Hit the like button. If you found this video helpful, share it with your friends and family who might benefit from this information, and click subscribe for more health tips and informative content. Stay healthy, everyone.